Hey guys, I just had a snack. Oops. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. So today I decided to give you guys a video with my current makeup and skincare favorites because with everything that's been happening, I obviously haven't been trying as much makeup as I'm used to, so I didn't have a monthly favorites last month. So I decided just to combine all the products that have lagged for the past month and a half, 2 months, and show you guys today. I really hope that y'all enjoy this video, and if you do, you know what to do. Please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. So I actually have skincare, makeup tools, and hair care. So I do have a couple products that I want to show you guys. So let's start out with skincare. So first I want to show you guys my go-to cleanser at the moment. So this is the Pixi Skin Treats Hydrating Milky Cleanser with coconut and probiotics. It is a soothing cleansing cream. I love this because it is a cream. I'm only going to put a little bit on because obviously it's a cleanser, but it comes off white and you can rub it in and it becomes like a really thick cream. As you guys saw, I put a tiny little dab, and I could literally keep making this bigger and bigger and bigger. It's kind of insane how such a small amount goes a long way. So that's the first thing that I like about it, is that I've literally been using this for almost 2 months now, every single day, and I still have more than half of this left. It literally feels like you're putting a thick cream on your skin, so it's very gentle. And it's crazy because you do only use a little bit, and it does not only spread, but it gets thicker, and it's very emollient. So I really enjoy this. It is a hydrating cleanser, but I definitely think that it could work for any skin type. I'm actually going to go on the Pixi website and tell you guys a little bit of the ingredients and the claims. It is rich and soothing, and it does moisturize and calm skin with irritation. So it is infused with coconut, probiotics, willow bark extract. It is also formulated with jojoba esters and anti-inflammatory cinnamon extract. So like I said, it does say designed for all skin types, but it is ideal for dry skin, and of course it is paraben free and not tested on animals. If you are wondering, it is $18. Now I know Pixi Beauty is definitely more high-end for the drugstore. It's very much in the middle. I'm very lucky to be on the PR list, so I do try out a lot of the products, but I'm really happy that I can, because I only want to tell you guys about the products that are worth your money. And I definitely think this one is, like I said, especially if you're just looking for a very thick, moisturizing, and very gentle cleanser. I love this. I definitely think it's worth the money, not only because I like the product, but I do think you get a lot. The bottle comes with 4.57 fluid ounces, but I'm telling you, you only need a pea-sized amount, and it covers your whole face and just gets everything off, and your face does feel squeaky clean after it. So if you've been looking for a cream cleanser from the drugstore, hydrating, milky, this is the one for you. So I want to talk to you guys about one skincare item that I can't believe how much I like it. That was weird, but it's this guy. So this is the First Aid Beauty Weightless Liquid Mineral Sunscreen with Zinc Oxide SPF 30. So it has 1.5 fluid ounces. I love First Aid Beauty so much. I literally use so many of their products on a daily, and I was so excited when they came out with this. It's not brand new, but it has definitely came out in the past, I believe, month. It is the best facial SPF that I've tried that I love. So the packaging is like this. It comes out in a little squeezy tube, and it's interesting because at first you think that it's going to be like a tinted SPF, but it's not. It comes out with a brown tint, but once you blend it out, it goes clear. I mean, I don't know the science behind that, but in my mind, if I see it that it starts out brown and then it goes clear, it's that's why you don't get a white cast. I'm making things up. I'm just telling you guys my reasoning, but I love this because once you do finish blending it in, as you can see, it is not greasy at all. First of all, it is a very thin formula, which I love. I hate using very thick sunscreens because you should be wearing sunscreen under your makeup anyways. So I understand when you don't want to use a very thick white sunscreen that smells bad under your makeup. By the way, doesn't smell bad at all. It doesn't even have a strong scent. Like, I've never noticed the scent on it. It does hydrate my skin, and it makes my skin look really, really nice, but it's not heavy, it's not thick, it's not oily, greasy, nothing. And again, no white cast. It's so, so nice. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up because, especially going into the summer months, if you're looking for a good sunscreen to wear on your bare skin or perfectly under makeup, try this, because I think that even oily and dry skin will like it equally because it does give hydration, but it doesn't overdo it. And like I said, it's not greasy, and I love it, so mwah. Okay, next I want to show you guys what my favorite foundation has been. And I'm sure it's no surprise to everyone. This is like everywhere, and I did talk about it in my trying viral beauty products from TikTok. I can link it up here if you guys are interested, but this foundation, if you don't know, it's the L'Oreal Fresh Wear Foundation. If you're wondering, I have the shade 475, and this is called Sun Beige. So it's actually the foundation that I'm wearing right now. I am wearing a very, very, very thin layer, and I love it. I'm sorry if I'm looking this way. My mirror is right here, and I just realized that I'm looking this way a lot. I believe it's supposed to be full coverage. I think it's more like medium to buildable, but I personally don't even care for a full coverage foundation. So what I do is I use just a little bit of product and I put it on my skin, and this is how it looks. It's definitely fresh wear. Like, it looks like my skin. I think it's beautiful. It's more of a natural finish, not super dewy, not super matte. It's very long wearing. It also wears beautifully throughout the day, but by nighttime when I'm about to wash my makeup, my skin still looks really, really nice. So I wanted to give this a shout out. You probably heard about this for a while now, but I believe that this has become my favorite foundation ever. So I want to give a quick shout out to another foundation, but for cream bronzing. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but it is in the DEWY formula. I enjoy this DEWY foundation so, so much, but I decided to use the shade Cocoa, and I've been using this to cream contour, and I love it. So it's actually the only bronzer that I have on. The only thing I put on top of this foundation is my Milky little strobe light, just to make it like glowy. But as of like pigment of bronzer, this is the only thing I have on. It's not that I wasn't a fan of cream bronzing, but I've just never felt the need to do that. And now I'm in love because when you cream bronze, you get that pigment so quick and it looks so airbrushed and it looks more natural. And I do love having a bronzed face, so when I am going in with a powder bronzer, I kind of use like 3 different bronzers to build it up how I like it. And with this, it's just so easy and you need such little product. So another reason why I think that this specific foundation is so good to cream bronze and contour is because of the spatula. Because most of the times if you are cream bronzing with a foundation, you have to like put it on your hand and then dot it. And this literally, you just boop, 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 and it blends out. It blends out beautifully, and it doesn't get heavy because this is such a thin formula. So if you're wondering, this is what I used. Again, shade Cocoa. They obviously have different shades, but this is just what I love. Man, am I talking too much and too fast? Because I am out of breath. Okay, so next I wanted to give a shout out to this concealer. If you want to see this in action, I did a video trying out JCat beauty products, and I did try this out and I liked it, but I didn't love it, and now I love it. So that's why I wanted to give you guys a heads up. So this is the CATmSTAYSURANCE Water Sealed Zero Smudge Concealer in the shade Soft Tan. So my favorite concealer for the past couple months, as you guys know, I'm sure it's literally halfway gone, has been the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I still love this so much, but the only thing that I wish I could change about this is more coverage, and this has more coverage. Now, the reason why I didn't like this at first is because I got so used to the hydrating formula of this concealer, so when I tried the JCat one, I thought it was drying. But now the more I try it, the more I realize it's not actually drying, it's just more of a semi-matte finish, and it's also waterproof, so that's probably good for you that have oily skin. So I've actually just been using this concealer. I started mixing them, but I don't want to like be extra with you guys, so you don't need both. But I have been loving this. I'm actually wearing it under my eyes right now. I'm not wearing a crap ton of it, and it's still giving me so much coverage. It's not drying or anything like that. It's just not as hydrating as the camo concealer. So again, soft tan. I love it. It's so affordable. I feel like JCat Beauty just has so many products that are so good, but you don't hear that much about because they're not really sold at many places. I believe they're sold at Walgreens, but I actually made an order on their website, and that's how I got it. And they have a lot of sales all the time. So if you want to check them out, definitely go on their website. But I definitely give this concealer a 2 thumbs up. It's literally always in my vanity because I love using it. Even when I'm not wearing foundation, I like it to spot conceal, and it's just so good. So I recommend it to you guys. Speaking of face products, I want to tell you guys about my favorite blushes at the moment. It is these. These are fairly new. So these are the Gerard Cosmetics GRANDEPOP Plumping Liquid Blushes. Now this darker, more warm shade's called Cinnamon Sugar, and then this nude pinkier shade's called Tiramisu. This cinnamon one is definitely most loved by me, but I do like the shade as well. They also have different shades, and they have more like neutral and light ones. I'm actually putting them in a giveaway, but I wanted to talk to you guys about the formula because whatever the shade you like, you just definitely need to try this. I first want to make a disclaimer because these are called the Plumping Liquid Blushes, and they claim to plump your cheeks. Gerard Cosmetics is known to do that, like whatever product you're using is to enhance. And while I do love their products, I don't necessarily see the plumping effect on my cheeks. So I just wanted to tell you that their claims, I'm not agreeing with their claims, but I don't really care about the plumping effect because I do love this formula. So it does come in like a Stila glitter kind of packaging moment. It does come with a pretty big like doe foot applicator. Now the coolest thing about this is that you don't really need that much product. It is actually the blush that I am wearing all over my face. I don't have anything else blush wise on my face, and what I like to do is dot, just like one dot on my hand, and then I will take my blush brush. This is the one from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection, and I just do this. And a little bit goes such a long way. You could also apply it straight on your face, but the formula does dry down pretty quickly. So depending on how long it takes you, I would just apply it and blend it because it is really pigmented. And I bet you the first time you use this, you're gonna use too much. I just know it, so that's what I'm telling you. I also like it on my bare skin. I think it looks beautiful. It has really nice staying power, but I also love putting it when I'm doing a full face of foundation. I've just been loving cream products, I guess. Like I said, this is Cinnamon Sugar, but definitely check out all the other shades if you are interested. I have 2 more products to share with you guys. I don't have clean sponges right now. I mean, I do. Actually, I just got this dirty. But let's just ignore the fact that I didn't clean these. Please. I just wanted to tell you guys about these sponges, specifically this one, but I'm going to mention this one as well. So this sponge is from SHAMPOO AOA. If you guys know, if you guys don't know, I did do a video doing like a full face of SHAMPOO products and trying out their newest products. I can link it up here if you're interested. But a standout product was definitely the sponge. Now I have tried other sponges from them, but this has to be my favorite. This is the AOA Paw Paw sponge. So I will link everything that I'm talking about, like always, down below. So I will link this exact sponge, but I believe it was like $1.55, and it is actually super soft. It expands. Right now it's dry, but once it expands, obviously it gets even softer. This has to be one of my favorite sponges that I've ever tried, and it was under $2. So I figured I would show you guys. And then the reason why I wanted to show you this one, I'm so sorry, my sponges are disgusting. I use this one to bake. So this is the Microfiber sponge, and I did like this one. It wasn't like my favorite, but the reason why I'm showing it to you is because I also believe this was under $2. And if you have been dying to try the Microfiber fuzzy sponges from like Juno and Co and like other brands, I don't think you'll find a cheaper one than $1.55. Very soft. Again, this is dry. It does expand. Fiber or microfiber sponges are not my favorite. Even though they do give you a lot of coverage,
it just doesn't blend out as much as this sponge would, but I love it to bake. So that's why I have it right here, and I just bake my whole face with it. You should definitely get this sponge. And if you want to try a microfiber sponge for a fraction of the price, just get this one. And just a quick little fact, fun fact, everything on ShopMissA is very, very inexpensive. Not everything's $1 anymore, but they do have just like a lot of cool stuff that's very inexpensive, and they do have free shipping for $35 and over. So you could literally get like 35 things and get free shipping. So definitely check it out. Not sponsored or anything, but they do have a lot of goodies. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys, I actually don't have with me physically because it's in my shower, but I can show you guys a picture. So these are called the Redken Color Extending Brown Lights Blue Toning Sulfate-Free Shampoo. So let me tell you guys something. This is my mistake, but I feel like a lot of people make the same mistake. I used to be blonde, as you guys know. If you know, if you don't, go check out my old videos. I ended up dyeing my hair dark, but I still get a little bit of highlights because I don't necessarily love my natural hair color. I do prefer a lighter. So anyways, long story short, I used to use purple shampoo to keep my blonde hair ashy. And then when I started getting these kinds of highlights, they started turning very like reddish. So I thought that purple shampoo would make them ashy, but no. No. If you, I mean, this might be so stupid, everybody knows it, but if you don't, brown hair gets toned, like orangey brown hair gets toned with blue. Kind of like how you put a orange corrector over your dark circles. It's the same deal, just backwards. So anyways, I started using this blue shampoo and I love it. Disclaimer, I haven't used it since quarantine started because I didn't want to waste it. It's like no one's gonna see me, why do I need to tone my hair? But I will say, for like 2 months of not using it, this used to be like so, by the way, I need to get my roots done really bad, okay? But this used to be so like reddish, and like I said, I haven't used it in a while, so there might be like reddish coming out, but when I do use it maybe once or twice a week, it does get more like yellowy, like blonde. Not yellow ugly, but whenever you have like those kind of like honey highlights and you want to keep them more yellow instead of orange and red, this is perfect for you. I will say, when it comes out, it looks like straight up blue paint. And it's kind of scary at first because you're like, what the heck? So as soon as you put it in your hair, like rinse off your hands in the shower because you do want to let it sit there for a couple minutes, but just make sure you rinse your hands. I haven't experienced any staining in my shower, so there's that, but just keep an eye out because it's very intense. And by the way, it smells amazing. Just remember, the more that you use it, the more it works. So if you don't necessarily love the intensity, then don't use it that often. And if you want more intensity, then use it more often. But I feel like no one talks about undertones or like toning hair when it comes to brown hair. So I figured I'm your girl for that. All right, guys, and that is the end of the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my favorite products right now. If you have any questions, like always, comment down below and I'll answer them. And let me know if you have tried any of these products and if they're also your favorite. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Let your girl know. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay sane, and stay sanitized. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.